Everyone thinks that they're ready to buy a house, but being ready does not mean scrolling through Zillow at 2 a.m. while eating cereal saying, yeah, I can totally afford that. So let's go through the real signs that you're ready, because if your financial plan is hope and vibes, I've got some bad news for you. So sign number one, you have a steady income and you are not thinking about quitting your job next week. I've actually had this happen. If you've had the same job for a while, your paychecks are predictable, and you actually know where your W-2 is, congrats, you are adulting correctly. If you are self-employed and you've actually been filing your taxes like a responsible human, not pretending that Venmo payments are gifts, congrats, you are also adulting properly. Sign number two, you've cleaned up your debt or at least stopped adding to it. Your credit card balance doesn't resemble the national debt, and if your car payment isn't higher than your future mortgage, we're off to a pretty good start here. You don't have to be perfect, you're just not panicking every time your credit card statement hits your inbox. Sign number three, you've got savings, and not the kind that disappears once you pay for brunch. You've got your down payment, closing costs, and an emergency fund. Because once you own a home, emergency does not mean my DoorDash order was wrong, it means my water heater just turned the garage into a swamp. Sign number four, you're ready to stay put, and this is a big one. If you're still saying things like, I might move to Austin next year if my horoscope says so, you're not ready. If you've got roots, stability, and you actually like your neighborhood, now we're talking. Sign number five, you've accepted that maintenance is your new hobby. You no longer think the landlord fairy magically fixes things overnight. You're emotionally prepared to spend Saturday morning at Home Depot with the rest of us losers, and maybe even kind of excited about it. That's when you know you're becoming one of us. Sign number six, you've stopped thinking of your mortgage as a prison sentence. You get it, owning isn't about being stuck, it's about building equity, a life, and dreams. You're not trying to time the market, you're trying to build a life. You understand your payment might not be perfect, but it is yours. Sign number seven, you've stopped buying avocado toast, and not because it's expensive, but because you bought an air fryer, now you are absolutely unstoppable. In other words, you've grown up financially. You don't need everything now because you built the patience and discipline that makes home ownership possible. Being ready to buy a house isn't about your age, your zodiac sign, or whatever your realtor friend posted on Facebook. It's about being stable, prepared, and realistic. If that's you, congratulations. You're probably ready. If it's not, hey, there is no shame here. Fix it and I'll be here when you are. If and when you are ready, or you simply want to build a plan to get you ready, for real, reach out. I'll make sure your first home feels like a win and not a warning label.